time players make big time plays.
What on, family? It's your boy SNTV. Back at y'all with another Chiraq Street Legends. And this episode is going to be about none other than D.Rose, aka the MVP. Now, D.Rose originally comes from that Folly Boys set, 51st and May. But D.Rose, at some point in his life, he made his way towards 60th and King Drive, 59th and King Drive, that whole 600 area where he began claiming 600. Also, D.Rose is very linked with TYMB, also THF. So, as you can see, D.Rose has been linked with Stones, with the Folly Boys. He's been linked with BDs, with the 600 Squad. He's also been linked with Cobras, with THF. And he actually claimed all of these squads.
500, O Block, THF, I'm just gonna stop.
I feel like when it comes to D.Rose, D.Rose was kind of like the link between a lot of different cliques. What do I mean by the link? D.Rose literally hung with these cliques so much in a very short time too. So what this tells me is that D.Rose was always out there, because if you can remember, you know, a lot of the time when the drill scene first started popping and things of that nature, D.Rose would be locked up. But the time that he was out, you know what I'm saying, he actually gained his reputation because he was in the streets every day, all day. You know what I'm saying? He was really out here, and this is how I feel as though D.Rose got linked with so many different cliques. But what D.Rose did was he kind of brought a lot of these cliques together. A lot of people love D.Rose. D.Rose got a lot of respect in the hood, and I'm gonna tell you something else about D.Rose. D.Rose, if D.Rose is with you, he fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? And he's the type of person, he has the type of personality to where, you know, even if y'all kind of, you know, got at odds with them, through him, because of his personality, y'all can, you know, rekindle whatever y'all had going on, you know, as long as it probably ain't no blood right there. But he's the type of person like Melly, because he's able to hang with different cliques, and they may have blood. You know what I'm saying? Some of these cliques that D.Rose has been known to hang with may have blood right there. You see what I'm saying? D.Rose has been all on risky road. Like, D.Rose is everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And all of the notable BDs fuck with D.Rose, and all of the notable Stones fuck with D.Rose. It's like D.Rose is the MVP, because at the end of the day, D.Rose is the one that he always pops up when you talking about at least a certain side. And when I mean by a certain side, I'm not specifically pointing out cliques that are linked up with other cliques. What I'm pointing out is everybody as a whole. You see what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to the BDs and the Stones. Now, of course, we all know that D.Rose has been linked in a lot of stuff. Matter of fact, D.Rose has been linked in so much stuff to the point to where I don't even have to talk about that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, even though D.Rose locked up for a body that he didn't do, I don't need to, because we all know the street credibility of D.Rose, and not just coming from some outside source, D.Rose himself. And then not to mention, like I said, the fact that he's had the ability to link up with all type of different cliques. It's like, it shows you the validity of his street reputation. Now, D.Rose is currently incarcerated for a crime that a lot of people say that he didn't do. What is the leading cause of D.Rose being locked up for that crime that he didn't do? In my perspective, I think that the main reason why D.Rose is locked up for a crime that he did not do is because of his reputation. You see what I'm saying? Because D.Rose has had an extensive record. Like, this guy is really like a real street legend. And you never hear people talking down on him. Like, yeah, of course it's ops, but you never hear nobody who's from his side saying nothing bad about D.Rose. And it's crazy because, like, as many things as D.Rose has been known to allegedly do, D.Rose ended up getting locked up for a crime that he didn't do. And it's like, he's in a position right now to where you could tell that he's hurt. because he feels as though his gang has pretty much turned their back on him. I heard a freestyle that he did where he said, Folly mad because I cheated on him. You know what I'm saying? He was speaking as though him and Folly was in a relationship and he kind of like veered more towards 600. And so even though Folly ain't lost no love for him as that, Folly ain't got as much love for him as they would have if he was actually just Folly and nothing else. You see what I'm saying? D.Rose was a very valuable player, and like at that time before he caught that case, he was kicking it a lot more in 600. But we have to realize something. D.Rose is a young guy, man, real young, man. These guys were young. Not to say that D.Rose was a traitor and he ever stopped claiming Folly, because we all know that D.Rose is always claiming Folly. He always will claim Folly. He Folly to the death of him. He always say that. I'm not saying that, but what I'm talking about is the reason that he may have veered more towards 600 is because, you know, at the time 600 was clouded up, you know, and then, you know, you had THF, in which THF is a part of that alliance. So, you know, he liked it kicking it over there. You know, it was a lot more people maybe over there that was around his age, but then too, he never stopped being the Folly boy because he would go over there too. That clout was there, and you know what I'm saying, that the impression or the idea of, you know, getting some real money and getting out of the hood, you know, that was there. And it was like, he can be vouched for by millionaires, people like Chief Keef, you know? So it's hard to not veer towards that if you're a part of something else. But I like the way he did that. D.Rose is the only person that's claiming maybe about 5 or 6 different cliques that I actually don't even, it's not nothing to me, because it's not like he flipped or he stopped going against what he ever was. He never did that. He kept it gangster, but at the same time, he picked up more alliances on the way. And he really claims these, you know what I'm saying? Like, he has THF tattooed on him, if I'm not mistaken. He always has claimed 600. He definitely fuck with TYMB. And it's like, he has a lot of links throughout the city. But like I said, I think with the police, it comes down to a lot more your street reputation. And if they can't get you, and we've seen this happen many times, if they can't get you on some legit shit, then they will get you on some fake shit. What do I mean by that? They will plant drugs on you. They will plant guns on you. They will know that your case is your whole case is some bullshit. And they will, if they can make it stick, they'll definitely go on through with it. Even though they know that you didn't do this shit, they'll go on through with it. Why? Because they want you off the streets, and those are the type of games that the police play. You see? So really, in all actuality, it's like, it don't matter if you did the shit. If we can somehow file a link to you in doing this shit, then you did this shit. And in this case, somebody, you know, definitely pointed out D.Rose and said that D.Rose was on the scene. I'm hearing that D.Rose was never on that scene. He was never even around in the area when it happened. You know, I don't know. But what I do know is that the ops are saying that, and you know, his side is saying that, and it's a lot more people saying that. And one thing about people in Chicago, they talk that shit, but they don't really advocate bullshit. What do I mean by advocating bullshit? If they didn't really feel like D.Rose was innocent, they wouldn't be filing all these petitions and doing all of that. So they pretty much know that D.Rose didn't do this crime. You have a lot of people that speculate and say D.Rose was the driver, or, you know, the ops know who D.Rose is, so, you know, they know if it was him or not. A lot of people talk about a guy that goes by the name of, you know what I'm saying, Front Street Carlos, and this is nothing that ain't already out there, so I can talk about it. How, you know, he's the one that really did it or whatever. If that's true, I don't know. Again, I don't know. Allegedly, he's the one who really did it, and he is incarcerated for another body. I know that I did some fucked up shit. I know it's gonna be a long time before I get out of prison. What do I really do right here? Do I go to the police and tell them I did that shit, knowing I really did that shit, you know what I'm saying, let that man out? Or do I to me, the other way around right there, You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh man, you gonna let your homeboy sit in here for all this time knowing damn well you can get him out. But then you have, that would be snitching on yourself. Man, listen here. It's all type of different ways that the shit can go. It's up to the person that's doing whatever they doing or feeling however they feeling to make that decision. Now, my thing is, you out here in these streets and you getting involved with certain things, you know what I'm saying, committing murders and things of that nature. And I'm just gonna put that up there because I feel like, you know, when you bodying shit out here in these streets, it's like karma is, you know what I'm saying, karma a motherfucker. Karma is a motherfucker. So, you know, shit gonna always come back. Shit gonna always come back, man. It's gonna always come back, bro. And the decisions that you choose to make on an everyday basis, bro, they're going to eventually be the cause of either you dying or the cause of you succeeding and going to the next level in life. What is the next level in life? The next level in life is being able to walk out the house without looking behind your back. The next level in life is being able to take your kids to the park where they can play and you don't have to worry about nobody shooting at you while your kid's with you. The next level in life is looking into your bank account and seeing that you got plenty of money in it. The next level in life is not worrying about if you walk to the store or not, are you going to make it home? No, nothing nowhere near it. Everybody want better. If you don't want better, then what's the point of you even being on earth? You just a waste of oxygen. This video is dedicated to two types of people. The people that have been wrongly accused and the people that's clout chasing or going on clout or want that clout, knowing that they out here really doing shit. That's who this video is dedicated to. Why is this video dedicated to these two types of people? Because at the end of the day, these are the people that this message relays to. You have two different forms of clout. What is clout? Clout is basically publicity. You have good clout, which is basically you gaining clout from something that you did good or worthy of everybody, you know, loving you for it or sharing this with the community or the society, so on and so forth. And you have bad clout to where, you know, you got robbed or you snitched or you did this or you bodied somebody and, you know what I'm saying, things of that nature. But certain bad clout is looked at as good clout. So at the end of the day, we must realize that it's clout. Clout is clout, which means that word of mouth is still the fastest way that any word transfers. So this person telling that person, this person telling that person telling this person, you don't think that that information is ever going to come across the police? And I don't think that a lot of people think when they post this stuff on the internet that the police have extreme access to. Never let your right hand know what your left hand is doing. And even if you think that you may want to tell your right hand what your left hand is doing or your left hand or what your right hand is doing, rather, put up a smoke screen. Yeah, I'm over here doing this. When really you ain't over there doing that shit. You doing something completely different. Why? Because you cannot trust people. You never know. It may be someone close to you in your organization and end up being the one that tell on you. It's happened time after time. Truth be told, none of those games are good for anybody to be in, whether it's the drug game, the gang banging game, or doing hits game, whatever game that you in and it refers to the street and it can get you a lot of time, it's definitely not good to be involved in. Why? Because snitching is at an all-time high and these niggas are not mature-minded enough to take responsibility for their bullshit instead of letting their friends go down for their shit. This is what we dealing with. So we dealing with all of this in one building. Okay, we take a building. We gonna say, we gonna take the Cowboy Stadium, for instance. We gonna fill everybody up and we gonna put us in the Cowboy Stadium. Okay, so all of this bullshit is in the same stadium with the other bullshit. So it's like it's, damn, they gonna tell on me over here. I gotta worry about the police right here. My kids need shoes right here, so I need something steady. I gotta worry about these niggas trying to rob me over here. I got the ops over here. They looking to kill me when they catch me. It's like so much shit put in a fucking, you in a fishbowl. Your chances of survival have decreased by 50 or 60%, but you out here playing. Stunting on the ops. At some point in life, hopefully sooner than later, motherfuckers will catch on. Motherfuckers will catch on to the reason and why that I even do videos like this. But that's neither here nor there. Follow me on Instagram at SNTV18. Anything that you see on Instagram with my name on it and it's not verified, SNTV18. That's the only Instagram account that I have. Anything else is not me. Block it. Also, you can follow me on Patreon at www.patreon.com/SNTVGame. If you really messing with the channel, man, and you really want to see your boy win, we are moving in steps. My whole SNTV game has seen the improvement in the steps that we're taking. I would like for you to hit that cash out. My cash app is the $ SNTV1. It's your boy SNTV. I'm out. Just to be honest, I'm smoking no chronic while speaking Ebonics, finesse 100. Focus on making some money. Get on the track and go dummy. Bitches a rap like a mommy. I'm a human tsunami. Shoot up your block with a Tommy. As soon as they see me, they running. Niggas, they know how I'm coming. Hop out the car and I'm dumping. Bagging and flipping, no fumble. Paper I washing, no tumble. I am so humble. I am so ready to rumble. Swing at your face and you stumble. Nigga, I do what I wanna. Just to be honest.